You welcome U.S. coins 1943. The United States $quarter coin is something we all encounter in daily life, whether it's for making change at the store, dropping it into a vending machine, or slipping it into your pocket without giving it much thought. But did you know that some quarters, particularly those from certain years, are actually worth a lot more than their face value? Today, we're going to dive into the story of the 1999 United States $quarter, a coin that, despite being over 2 decades old, continues to capture the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike. 1999 was a pivotal year for U.S. coinage. The U.S. Mint had just launched the 50-state quarters program, a groundbreaking initiative that would run from 1999 to 2008. This program was designed to honor each of the 50 states by releasing a series of quarter designs, each representing a different state. The idea was to showcase the diversity, culture, and unique characteristics of each state in the Union. It was a brilliant marketing move, and the program quickly became a huge hit, both with collectors and the general public. The 1999 quarter was the first year of the 50-state quarters program, and the design for that year's quarters focused on 5 states: Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. Each state's quarter featured a unique design that symbolized something special about that state. The Delaware quarter, for example, depicted Caesar Rodney on horseback, symbolizing his famous ride to Philadelphia during the American Revolution. The Pennsylvania quarter featured a depiction of the state's Liberty Bell. These designs made the 1999 quarters stand out, not just as currency, but as commemorative pieces of American history. However, what truly makes the 1999 quarter so interesting to collectors is that some of them have become highly sought after due to errors and unique variations. Errors in coin minting are fairly common, but in the case of the 1999 quarters, certain minting mistakes turned what would otherwise be ordinary coins into incredibly rare and valuable treasures. One of the most famous errors in the 1999 quarters was the double die error. This happens when the coin is struck more than once, resulting in a coin with doubled features. In the case of the 1999 quarters, the doubling often appears on the date or lettering on the coin, making it incredibly easy to spot if you know what to look for. These coins, with the doubled images, are much rarer than the regular coins, and that rarity is what makes them so valuable. But it's not just the double die error that makes the 1999 quarter special. Some of these coins were minted with other types of errors, like off-center strikes or misaligned designs. These coins can be even more valuable, as they are considered one-of-a-kind pieces. In the world of coin collecting, the rarer the error, the higher the value. And when it comes to the 1999 quarters, the errors have made these coins extremely desirable among collectors. Now, let's talk about the value of these coins. While most 1999 quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents, the error coins, especially those with significant doubling or other unusual minting mistakes, can fetch astronomical amounts. Some of these 1999 quarters have sold for prices that most of us can't even imagine. For example, a rare double die 1999 quarter has been known to sell for an incredible $81,000 in words. That's right, a single quarter, just one, could be worth as much as a luxury car, or even a down payment on a house. Imagine stumbling across one of these rare coins in your spare change. You might think it's just another quarter, but in reality, it could be a valuable piece of American history, a rare error coin that could make you a small fortune. It's hard to believe that a coin worth 25 cents could sell for such an astronomical price, but it happens more often than you might think in the world of coin collecting. If you're wondering how to spot a rare 1999 quarter, the key is in the details. Start by carefully examining the date and lettering on the coin. Look for any signs of doubling or misalignment. Sometimes the errors are subtle, but if you know what to look for, you'll be able to identify a rare coin. The more significant the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. It's important to remember that condition matters too. Coins that are in pristine condition, with little to no wear and tear, are typically worth more than coins that have been heavily circulated. The 1999 quarter is a prime example of how a simple coin, which most people would overlook, can be worth far more than its face value. The 50-state quarters program has gone down in history as one of the most successful coin programs in the United States, and the 1999 quarters are a key part of that legacy. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out in the hobby, the 1999 quarter represents an exciting opportunity to find a rare and valuable coin that could be hiding right under your nose. In conclusion, the 1999 United States quarter dollar is more than just a piece of currency. It's a piece of history, a symbol of American pride, and a potential treasure. Whether it's due to the errors in minting or the unique designs that represent the states, this quarter has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike. So the next time you come across a 1999 quarter, take a closer look. You might just have an unexpected fortune in your pocket, one worth $81,000 in words. Top 2 quarter dollar is one of the most commonly used coins in circulation. We all handle these coins regularly, but very few of us stop to think about their true value, especially when it comes to specific years or minting errors that can make these coins worth far more than their face value. Today, let's take a deep dive into the 2000 United States quarter dollar, a coin that holds more significance than just being a piece of change in your pocket. This coin is part of the larger 50-state quarters program, and its value might just surprise you. The year 2000 was a significant one for the U.S. Mint. It marked the second year of the highly successful 50-state quarters program, a program that sought to commemorate each of the 50 states with a unique quarter design. This was a bold and ambitious initiative that captured the public's attention, not only for its artistic designs but also for its historical significance. Each quarter in this series was to represent something important about the state it honored, its culture, history, landmarks, or achievements. For the year 2000, the 5 states featured were Delaware, the first state to join the Union, represented by a depiction of Caesar Rodney's famous midnight ride to summon the Delaware Assembly during the American Revolution. Pennsylvania, known for the Liberty Bell, the Pennsylvania quarter depicted this iconic symbol of freedom and independence. New Jersey, featuring an image of George Washington crossing the Delaware River during the American Revolutionary War, marking one of the most decisive moments in American history. Georgia, represented by the famous peach, a symbol of the state's agricultural history and its reputation as the Peach State. Connecticut, featuring the Charter Oak, a symbol of the state's early history and its role in protecting freedom and democracy during colonial times. These coins, with their unique and thoughtful designs, were immediately embraced by the public. However, as is the case with most U.S. coins, it's not just the design that determines value, it's also the rarity, condition, and in some cases, errors that can make certain coins worth much more than you might expect. Let's talk about those errors. While most of the 2000 state quarters are worth only their face value of 25 cents, certain versions have become valuable treasures in the coin collecting world. Minting errors are common, but some are more unusual and striking than others. When a coin is minted incorrectly, whether it's due to a double strike, a misaligned die, or another defect, the coin can become incredibly rare and, as a result, very valuable to collectors. For example, some of the 2000 quarters have been found with a double die error, where the design appears to be imprinted twice, creating a visible doubling effect on parts of the coin, such as the date or the lettering. This type of error makes the coin stand out, and since fewer of these coins were made, they become highly desirable among collectors. A doubled die coin, while it may not be immediately obvious to the average person, can increase the coin's value significantly, as it's considered a rare and unique error. Additionally, some of the 2000 quarters were produced with other defects, such as off-center strikes, which can cause the design to appear partially or completely outside of the designated area. These errors can make a coin appear unlike anything else, and for collectors, this is exactly what makes a coin so intriguing and valuable. But what's the real value of a 2000 quarter dollar? While most of the coins are worth 25 cents, error coins from this year can be worth much, much more. Certain 2000 state quarters with significant minting flaws have been known to sell for up to $71,000 in words. Yes, you heard that correctly, a single quarter could fetch a price that far exceeds what most people would expect. The value comes from its rarity, the error it features, and the demand for unique and error-prone coins among serious collectors. It's also worth noting that the condition of the coin plays a massive role in determining its value. Coins that are in mint condition, with little to no wear or damage, are far more valuable than coins that have been heavily circulated. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that appear almost as if they were just freshly minted, as these coins retain their original value and are much more desirable for investment purposes. Now, how do you go about finding a valuable 2000 quarter? It all starts with inspection. When you receive a 2000 quarter, take the time to examine it closely. Look for any irregularities in the design, particularly the date, the state's image, and the lettering around the coin. A doubled die error, for example, will show noticeable doubling on the numbers or letters, which can be spotted with the naked eye if you know where to look. Additionally, pay attention to the edges and the positioning of the design to check for any off-center strikes or misalignments. If you suspect that you have an error coin, it's always a good idea to take it to a professional coin dealer or a certified numismatist who can appraise the coin and verify its authenticity and value. Many collectors start by simply checking online resources, where you can compare images of known errors with your own coin. If you think you've stumbled upon a rare find, it might be worth having it professionally graded and certified to ensure that you get the best price when it's time to sell. The excitement of finding a rare coin can be intoxicating, and the 2000 United States quarter dollar is a prime example of how a simple coin can carry hidden value. Whether due to errors in minting or the limited nature of certain designs, this coin has the potential to become a collector's dream. So, the next time you come across a 2000 quarter, remember, what might look like just another piece of change could actually be a treasure waiting to be uncovered. In the world of coin collecting, no coin is truly ordinary, and with a little knowledge and some careful inspection, you might just find that your 2000 quarter is worth more than you could ever imagine, perhaps even a staggering $71,000 in words. Top 3 quarter dollar is a coin we see every day, yet there are certain versions of it that hold much more value than most people realize. We often think of quarters as mere change, but in the world of coin collecting, some can be worth thousands, sometimes even tens of thousands of dollars. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2013 United States quarter dollar. What makes this coin so interesting? And how can you turn a simple 25-cent piece into something worth a fortune? Let's explore. 2013 marked a significant year for U.S. coinage, especially for collectors. That year was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which was introduced by the U.S. Mint in 2010. The program honored various national parks and historic sites across the United States. The idea behind these quarters was not just to create a new series of coins, but to celebrate the natural beauty, history, and culture that make America such a unique country. In 2013, 5 new quarters were released as part of this ongoing program. The states honored that year included White Mountain National Forest in New Hampshire, Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee, Vicksburg National Military Park in Mississippi, Chickasaw National Recreation Area in Oklahoma, Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. Each coin was designed to reflect the spirit of the park it represented. For example, the White Mountain National Forest quarter features a striking image of the mountain range with a hiker making his way up the slopes, symbolizing the adventurous spirit of New Hampshire. Similarly, the Great Smoky Mountains quarter features a design showcasing the beauty of the park's mist-covered mountains and the diversity of plant and animal life that call the area home. These coins are beautiful representations of the natural wonders that make the United States so remarkable, but there's more to these coins than just their designs. The 2013 quarters, like many U.S. coins, are susceptible to minting errors. Minting errors are mistakes that occur during the production process, and when these errors happen, they can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a valuable collector's item. Some of the most valuable coins are those that are misstruck, meaning they were not properly aligned during the minting process. This can cause the coin's design to be partially or fully off-center, or lead to doubled images that make the coin stand out. In addition to these errors, there are other factors that can influence the value of a 2013 quarter. For example, limited editions or special releases from the U.S. Mint, such as proof sets or coins from specific geographic locations, can be worth more to collectors. These versions of the 2013 quarter were sometimes released in smaller numbers or in special packaging, making them rarer than those found in everyday circulation. If you're fortunate enough to find one of these limited edition coins, it could significantly increase its value. But what about the regular 2013 quarters you might find in your pocket change? Are they worth anything more than their face value? The answer is yes, under the right circumstances. While most 2013 quarters are worth just 25 cents, there are certain minting errors and unique characteristics that can make them incredibly valuable. The key to spotting these rarities lies in paying close attention to details. For example, a 2013 quarter with a misaligned design or a doubled die error can fetch a much higher price than a regular coin. The rarity and uniqueness of these errors make them highly sought after by collectors, which drives up their value. So, just how much can a 2013 quarter be worth? While the majority of 2013 quarters will likely only fetch their face value, certain error coins have been known to sell for remarkable amounts. Some collectors have reported 2013 quarters with errors fetching prices in the range of $70,000 and words. That's right, one single 25-cent coin, due to its rarity and the mistakes made during its minting, could be worth as much as a luxury car, a vacation home, or even a college tuition. Now, you might be wondering how to check if you have one of these rare 2013 quarters. The first step is to carefully inspect any 2013 quarter you come across. Pay attention to the design, look for any signs of doubling, misalignment, or off-center strikes. Sometimes, these errors are subtle, but with a trained eye, they become much more apparent. The date and the features of the design are often the easiest areas to spot errors, so be sure to check those carefully. If you suspect you have found an error coin, it's a good idea to take it to a professional numismatist or coin dealer who can authenticate the coin and help determine its potential value. When it comes to coin collecting, the thrill of finding something rare or unique is what makes it such an exciting hobby. The 2013 quarter dollar is a perfect example of how a coin that most people would overlook can turn out to be a hidden treasure. Whether due to minting errors, special releases, or just the natural rarity of certain coins, there is always the possibility of uncovering something incredibly valuable. The 2013 quarter isn't just another piece of pocket change, it's a coin with a rich history, a stunning design, and the potential to be worth much more than its face value. Whether you find it in your loose change, in a coin roll, or at a local coin shop, always take the time to examine each 2013 quarter carefully. Who knows? You could be holding onto a coin worth $70,000 in words to I. In the world of numismatics, there's no such thing as a simple quarter. What might seem like just another 25-cent coin could be a rare find, waiting to be discovered. So, the next time you come across a 2013 quarter, take a moment to appreciate the intricate design, and who knows, you might be holding onto a small fortune. Top 4 quarter dollar is a coin that we often take for granted. We find them in our pockets, use them in vending machines, or toss them into a jar at the end of the day without a second thought. But if you dig a little deeper into the world of coin collecting, you'll find that some of these quarters hold much more value than just the 25 cents stamped on them. Take, for example, the 2018 United States quarter dollar. This coin, part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful Quarters program, holds more than just a beautiful design. It's a piece of history, and in certain cases, it can even be worth thousands of dollars. The year 2018 marked the 8th and final year of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010. This series honored national parks and historic sites across the United States, and each year, new quarters were issued with designs that celebrated a particular state or landmark. For collectors, this made each coin not only a piece of currency but also a commemorative artifact showcasing America's natural beauty and heritage. In 2018, 5 new quarters were released, each one featuring a design that represents an important national site. Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore in Michigan, this quarter showcases the striking cliffs along the shores of Lake Superior, symbolizing the state's rugged natural beauty. Alakahakai National Historic Trail in Hawaii. This coin celebrates the ancient Hawaiian Trail, with an image of a hiker walking along the coastal path, a symbol of the state's rich history and culture. Voyageurs National Park in Minnesota. The design features a canoeist paddling through the beautiful waters of the park, reflecting Minnesota's connection to the great outdoors and its role in the fur trade era. San Juan Islands in Washington. This quarter features the scenic beauty of the islands, including a depiction of the sea and local wildlife, capturing the essence of Washington's maritime culture. Frank Church River of No Return Wilderness in Idaho. This coin honors one of the largest wilderness areas in the U.S., with a design that highlights the rugged terrain and scenic beauty of Idaho's wilderness. These quarters, with their breathtaking designs, are part of a larger effort to commemorate and protect some of America's most treasured landmarks. The designs are not only visually stunning but also tell the story of the country's diverse landscapes and cultural history. While most 2018 quarters are worth just 25 cents, there's more to these coins than meets the eye. In the world of numismatics, certain errors in minting can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a rare and valuable item. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the coin-making process, whether it's an off-center strike, a double die, or some other anomaly. These errors can make a coin extremely rare, which in turn can drive up its value significantly. The 2018 quarter is no exception. Some of these coins were minted with errors that make them highly sought after by collectors. One of the most valuable types of errors that can occur on these quarters is a double die error, where the image on the coin is struck more than once, creating a double image effect. This error can occur on any part of the coin, but it's typically the date or the lettering that becomes visible as a doubled image. Coins with these types of errors are rare, and as a result, they can be worth much more than their face value. In addition to double die errors, other types of minting mistakes, such as off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned, can also increase the value of the 2018 quarter. A misaligned or off-center strike can make the coin look unique and visually striking, making it a rare find for collectors. The condition of the coin is another factor that can greatly affect its value. As with any collectible item, the better the condition of the coin, the higher its value will be. A quarter that is in mint or near mint condition, with sharp details and no signs of wear, will be worth far more than a coin that's been heavily circulated and shows obvious signs of damage or wear. The more pristine the coin, the more desirable it will be to collectors, and this can significantly drive up the price. Now, you may be wondering just how much a 2018 quarter can be worth. While most of these coins are worth their face value, error coins, especially those with significant minting flaws, can fetch much higher prices. Some of these 2018 quarters have been known to sell for upwards of $68,000 in words, depending on the rarity and condition of the coin. That's right, what most of us consider a simple 25-cent coin could end up being worth an amount that could change your life. Finding a rare and valuable 2018 quarter may sound like a stroke of luck, but in reality, it takes knowledge and careful attention to detail. To spot a valuable coin, start by closely examining the coin's design. Look for signs of doubling, especially on the date or the lettering. Check for any misalignments or off-center strikes that might make the coin stand out from the others. If you notice something unusual, take a closer look. There could be a rare error on that coin, and if you do find a coin that you think might be valuable, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded. A coin's value is highly dependent on its condition, and a professional numismatist can help you determine whether your coin is truly rare and valuable. They can also help you understand how much it's worth in the current market and whether it's a good time to sell it. The 2018 United States quarter dollar is a great example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can hold extraordinary value. Whether it's due to minting errors, the unique design celebrating national parks, or simply its rarity, the 2018 quarter has proven to be a coin worth keeping an eye out for. So, the next time you come across a 2018 quarter, take a moment to appreciate the intricate design and examine it closely. You might just have a coin that's worth $68,000 in words. In the world of coin collecting, every quarter has a story to tell. What might seem like a simple piece of change could be your ticket to discovering something valuable. And who knows? Your next 2018 quarter could be a rare treasure waiting to be uncovered. Top 5 quarter dollar is a coin we all encounter in our daily lives. Whether you're using it to pay for a cup of coffee or tossing it in your car's cup holder, it often seems like just another piece of loose change. But did you know that certain quarters, particularly from specific years, can be worth far more than their face value? Take the 2000 United States quarter dollar for example. A coin that many people overlook could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into what makes the 2000 quarter so special and why some of these coins can fetch unbelievable prices. The year 2000 was a pivotal moment for the United States Mint. The 2000 quarter dollar was part of the 50-state quarters program, a major initiative launched by the U.S. Mint to commemorate the history and heritage of each of the 50 states. This program ran from 1999 to 2008, with 5 new designs being released each year to represent different states. It became a huge success, sparking widespread interest in coin collecting and encouraging people to start saving quarters that featured their home states or other states of interest. For the year 2000, the 5 states featured were Delaware, the very first state to join the Union. The Delaware quarter depicts a famous moment in American history, showing Caesar Rodney's midnight ride to the Continental Congress to cast Delaware's vote for independence. Pennsylvania, known for the Liberty Bell, the Pennsylvania quarter beautifully captures this iconic symbol of freedom. New Jersey, featuring George Washington crossing the Delaware River, this quarter commemorates one of the most important events of the American Revolution. Georgia, the Georgia quarter highlights the state's well-known peach, an iconic symbol of the state's agricultural roots. Connecticut, depicting the Charter Oak, this quarter symbolizes the state's fight for independence and its role in protecting the freedoms of the early colonies. These quarters were released to widespread fanfare, with millions of Americans eagerly collecting them. But what most people didn't realize at the time was that some of these coins would turn out to be more valuable than others, especially if they contained minting errors or other unique features. These rare coins could end up being worth thousands, and in some cases, tens of thousands of dollars. Let's talk about those minting errors, because this is where the real excitement lies. Like all coins, the 2000 quarters were produced in large quantities at the U.S. Mint. However, mistakes occasionally happen during the minting process, and when they do, they can create coins that are extremely rare and highly sought after. These errors can include things like double strikes, off-center designs, and other imperfections that make the coin different from the standard, correctly minted version. One of the most valuable types of minting errors that can happen with a 2000 quarter is a doubled die error. In a doubled die error, the design appears to be struck twice, creating a visible doubling effect on the coin's features, such as the date, the state name, or the motto. This type of error is particularly sought after by collectors, as it makes the coin visually distinct and much rarer than its non-error counterparts. In addition to doubled die errors, there are other types of mistakes that can increase the value of the 2000 quarter. For instance, an off-center strike can make the design appear misaligned, with parts of the image either cut off or positioned too far to one side. These types of errors are highly desirable to collectors because of how unusual they look. Coins like these are far rarer than those that are minted correctly, and their uniqueness drives up their value in the market. Condition is another factor that plays a huge role in determining how much a coin is worth. Coins that are in near-perfect condition, known as uncirculated or mint state, are far more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. A quarter that has been in circulation for years will likely show signs of wear, such as scratches, discoloration, or flattening of the design. However, a quarter that has been carefully preserved in excellent condition can command a much higher price. So, how much is a 2000 quarter dollar actually worth? While most of the coins from this year are worth only 25 cents, certain error coins can fetch staggering prices. Depending on the rarity of the minting mistake, the coin's condition, and the demand in the market, the value of a 2000 quarter can skyrocket. Some of these rare error coins have been known to sell for up to $69,000 in words. Yes, a single 25-cent coin could potentially be worth more than a luxury car or a down payment on a house. It's important to note that not every 2000 quarter is going to be worth this much. In fact, most of them are worth exactly what they're stamped with, 25 cents. But if you happen to come across a 2000 quarter with a minting error, or one in pristine condition, it could be your ticket to making a sizable profit. So, how do you go about finding a rare and valuable 2000 quarter? The first step is to inspect your coins carefully. Pay attention to the details of the design, particularly the date, state name, and any lettering. Look for any signs of doubling, especially around the edges of the numbers or the text. These are often the areas where doubling is most noticeable. Additionally, check for off-center strikes, where the design is not aligned properly on the coin. You may also want to examine the coin's edge and feel for any signs of roughness or damage, which could indicate a minting mistake. If you think you found an error coin, the next step is to have it professionally graded. Professional coin graders can determine the authenticity of the coin and give it a grade based on its condition. This grade will significantly impact the coin's value, so it's essential to have it evaluated by an expert if you believe it might be worth more than just its face value. The 2000 United States quarter dollar is a perfect example of how even the most common coins can become valuable treasures. While most of the 2000 quarters circulating today are worth just 25 cents, if you're lucky enough to find one with a minting error or in excellent condition, you could be holding on to a coin worth $69,000 in words. It's a reminder that in the world of coin collecting, even the most ordinary pieces of currency can hold extraordinary value. Keep your eyes peeled the next time you handle a quarter. You never know what hidden treasure might be waiting for you.